Howdy guys, welcome back. Old 3G's Garage. I just thought we'd do kind of a racer fleet update for you. We're at our storage facility today, and we're gonna take 4 sleds home with us. We already came here and took a few back, but we'll just show you what we've got, what we're working on. I've got a number of them that are gonna go away. We're gonna sell a few, whatever. So we'll just give you a quick rundown on what's here. A lot of these we do tarp them, but they've been doing a lot of work cutting wood and stuff in here. So yeah, some of these got pretty filthy. This, I believe, even though it's got a 78 hood on it, it's a 79 Exciter. This is the last year's 70s class champion at the Arpin Snowcross. Next to it, we got old Dolores here. Get that name, love it. Classic sled name, Dolores. It's just it's a mid-80s 340 Enticer. We got this one set up for ice racing. If you watch some of our other videos, we had some testing and stuff on that one. This is one of the only sleds that we have that survived our fire that we had years ago. This was not in the shop when it burned down, which we were thankful of. It's a 85 Yamaha SS 440, but it's got an SRV 540 in it, SR5 for you guys. This is a mid-80s XL5. This one I took to the Ditch Banger National last year, and probably will again. That'll be one of these two for that. This has got an SR5 engine in it. It's got the dual carbs. I'll just show you under the hood. This one's got the Reichard's dual carb in it, and I think it's a PSI exhaust on it, Comet clutching and stuff. But I built this sled a couple years ago, and haven't had the most chances to use it, but it's been pretty good. It's a fast sled. So this is my stacker Enticer. It's got the custom exhaust on her. I'm sure we'll probably fire that up and show you later. Little guy runs in the 400 and under class at Junker Sled almost every year.
Surprisingly fast.
Yeah, it's really, it looks like shit, but it's really responsive, and it's a good little sled. This guy over here is a 79.
It's a 78.
78 Enticer 340. Built that one last year. We got a series on that you guys can check out. It's all studded up and ready for ice racing. It's got the good carbides on it and whatever. That one's pretty perky too. Here's Keegan's famous racer. This one's known as the Piss Missile.
It's totaled.
I built this one a couple years ago. It's pretty well totaled. After the Arpin race last year, the front beam actually is kind of bowed out, so the skis are cambered funny, and
This thing was so rotten. It was only a matter of time before one too many snowcross races did it in.
she's pretty beat. It looks like the rest of them, but it's bent up in front.
So it might get one last hurrah before we scrap the whole thing and
Yeah, I might send it like Larry Enticer one last time.
build another snowcross ET.
So we got another mid-80s XL5 with a SR5 engine in it, same as the other one over there. This is the one Griffin runs. He did really well in it. I think he got a top 10 maybe in the Junker Sled main event, which was huge, and I believe a top 5 in the fast leafer on it. Good sled. 1980 Yamaha SS 440 with another 540 dropped in it. Does this one have a pipe on it?
It's got an AIN pipe.
It's got an AIN performance pipe on it. We put a SR5 suspension in it, a 121 track, fast sled. We took this to Ditch Banger last year as well, and performed well, but the two 540s we took to Ditch Banger did not have the legs. So we got to figure out how to get some more top end, whether that's gearing or clutching. We got to find some more speed.
Because the engines can definitely make it. We're just limited in one way or the other. So we're going to try to figure that out.
Horsepower is not the issue here. So, yeah, these are the ones that we got here. Haven't decided yet which ones we're going to take with us home, but we'll take you guys along the way. And then when we get back home, we'll show you what we got there and give you a rundown on those. So, see you in a bit.
Okay, this sled's got a fresh engine in it.
Come on, old girl. Oh, man. Hey guys.
Back home at the 3G's Garage HQ here. Shop is plumb full of junk right now, so got a lot of rearranging to do.
We'll show you what's here and what's not going to be here in a few weeks, hopefully, or whatever. So like, we'll start you out over here. This sled, 79 Exciter. It was built for racing. It's got clutching in it. It's studded. It's going to get completely gutted for the GPX build. So we're going to use the suspension skid out of it. We're going to use the clutching off of it. And the reason for that is because we already have 2 other Exciters that are built identical to this, and we just don't need them anymore. Keegan really wants to build and race his GPX, which is going to be a step up from one of these. So that's the direction we're going. So we're gonna kind of pillage this guy. We're gonna put all, like, you know, field rat barn parts back on it and sell it as a project. So there's that. This sled I picked up, I don't know, about a month ago for a good friend of mine. He's got a couple little kids and a large piece of property, and he said he wanted an older sled. So we've never actually had an Ovation, but grabbed this one, kind of went through it just a little bit and make sure it ran good and everything else. It's a really nice little sled. I paid $200 for it, I think.
Electric start works, hand warmers.
Yeah.
You put a tow hitch on it.
Yep. Yeah, kind of got it set up for him to kind of mess around with on his property with his kids and stuff. He said he wants to pull a drag and stuff with it, so little Bravo here, we bought that. I don't know. I think it was in the spring, kind of at the end of the season last year. Ran up to Green Bay and grabbed that. I've got that for sale currently. I didn't really do much to it. It's a good little runner. These are great sleds for kids to learn on, so there's that. This is one of the other said Exciters that we set up for racing. This is an 80. This one has seen some action. This one ran at Manawa, and is that it?
Yeah, it just did Manawa once, and then it was out at the farm a couple times.
Yeah, we raced it out we raced it out on Moody a little bit, and out at the farm down in Fredonia with the BBRL guys. So
Dirt bike.
yeah, we got a couple race dirt bikes and stuff in here. Those are gonna head to the barn tomorrow, be put away for storage. Keegan just pulled the engine on that thing yesterday or whatever. Gonna rebuild that for next year. This is another Ovation that I bought. This sled, you know, it's stripped down right now, but it needed clutch side cylinder piston was dead.
Toast.
In it. It's a low mileage sled. It's actually in really nice shape. So we picked up another Ovation, a third one, that had a donor motor, which was in good shape, good running engine, and we're just going to swap them. Eventually I'll probably put a new piston in the engine that was in this sled because it is in really nice shape yet, but Mulch Nest did that one, and we've seen that before where the mice will actually build a home inside the engine ductwork where the air is supposed to flow through. It blocks the air. People don't realize it. They just, you know, head off in their backyard or whatever and just cook the cylinder that's away from the fan. So
Something new to the shop that isn't a sled.
yeah.
The old man put up a 2-post lift in here for us to use.
Yeah, we put the lift up. It's really nice to have.
Seems like it works okay for sleds.
Yeah, it works okay. It's not ideal for the snowmobiles, but it's just nice to get them off the ground. So we'll use it for that. I got a 75 Goldwing that's going to go to the barn for storage. Mid-project there.
Toilet.
RV toilet. Anybody wants it, it's for sale. No. So we got 79 SRX. Keegan's kind of mid-process on reviving that old guy.
Did the fuel system, the cooling system. I'm waiting on a fuel pump right now, and then hopefully in the near future after this video, we'll get a video out on that guy running.
Yep. And this is we're gonna take this to a local show, and then we'll probably run it up north and just kind of run it on the lake, or you know, maybe lightly trail ride it or something.
Because we've never ridden one of those before, and we're both curious on what they're really about. So
we want to see if they live up to the hype.
Yeah.
This is Griffin's. I don't know what year this is, 82 or something.
81.
81. Enticer 300. That's a nice little trail rider. It's a windshield, but otherwise it's in nice shape. There's Griffin's ET300 that he used for junker sled last year. It's got a 340 engine in it. It's got clutching. Yeah, it's got a Kimpex aftermarket track on it and stuff. So that sled rips too, which is a good little runner. I don't know, up above I got my 80 SRX. I'll probably not get to that this year, which is unfortunate. You guys may or may not have watched the video where we picked up these SRXs. Also made a video picking that guy up. That one's going to come down. That's an 80 Exciter 440 in wonderful shape, but it's been sitting, so we need to go through the fuel system on it and probably take it to the show. And then we've got the 77 Exciter that we've raced multiple places, and that one needs a cylinder put back in it and some other work, so we got a lot of work going on. The 4 we just brought home from the barn are out back, and we've got a junkyard back there with about 6 or 7 other sleds back there. So yeah, sorry we're on a little hiatus away from filming or getting anything to you guys, but we're getting back into it now that snowmobiling is starting up, and we got plenty of work ahead of us, as you can tell, and hopefully you guys will be along for the ride. Appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next one.